case managers, a lot of times you see the people, they're very, very hesitant to ask for help because they either too strong-willed or you just don't trust people. They've been through so much, they don't trust nobody, you know? And it's understandable. You can't judge somebody and be like, oh, you shouldn't be like that. Well, I mean, do you know how you got here? You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be allowed to be angry or pissed off for being out here in a struggle. Nobody should. I don't think I met anybody that's proud to be out here chilling in Chinatown in a struggle. Anybody, They 1,000%. You ask any one of them, would they prefer living somewhere else than a different life? Every one of them will tell you, yeah. Yeah, but I love the people that I've grown to live with out here. But I've had the choice to live somewhere else and never be on Philly Street. I would do that in a heartbeat. I realized that these could be my neighbors on any other street in America. You know what I mean? If we weren't in touch, we all owned a white picket fence, and you know what I mean? Straight up neighbors, like in the same suburban community, just like how we are on this block. Different cast of characters all across the board, yes. But these are the type of people that you can, once you get to grow in this community, you get to know everybody. You feel that sense of security I'm talking about.
So the people you met out here,
I've been
you're saying,
fortunate enough and blessed enough that they could have been a bunch of squirrely people, but no, I've been a welcoming community. So my job as one of the people now, two-year vet at least, right? My job is to spread the same kind of aloha to newcomers that come in. I mean, everybody come here, they're gonna have questions. They're gonna be very, very resentful of this, resentful of that, maybe resentful of Hawaii in general. I mean, a lot of those transplants that are stuck here, that's their story. For whatever reason, trusted the wrong friend, or something didn't happen, something didn't pay rent, he got kicked out, and now he's stranded in a state he's not familiar with. Mm-hmm.
do you think other states are shipping homeless to Hawaii?
That's been a big rumor they've had for many, many years. That was a legend where the Skid Rows in LA and Chicago and in New York, they would give one-way tickets, $900 tickets from certain airports, straight to Hawaii, just to drop off, and they give you $1,000 check. There's no one-way ticket to Hawaii, first class one-way ticket to Hawaii, $1,000 check up to Hawaii. That'd be a bum. Or you know what I'm saying, the weather won't kill you. You'll be homeless for year round. Don't worry about it. And so I know that there's a lot. That's where the divide starts for people supporting us and want to see us get better facilities and better all types of just be better in general. They split on the fact of whether or not it should be just the people from here who are homeless. I think you should always take care of the vets, the people that,
Yes.
because you know what I mean. I'm a firm believer in taking care of vets, and then or should it only be the local people? You know what I mean? I understand the want for that, but let's be honest. If we're asking for help on a national level. That means they're asking for other Americans to help as well, yeah. So why can't we help other Americans? I know I'm of the minority within my group, right?
Yeah.
Within my cultural group, I'm in the minority for saying that. But I feel like, hey, nobody I know was around. I wasn't around. I would have participated in any protest against becoming a state, but we're here now. Talking about three generations or more. How many countless different, like 4 or 5 different wars already?
What changes would you like to see in Hawaii?
You can't tell me that there's not enough space to make room for people that are homeless. You know what I mean? To make more places that can house the homeless, so they can stay on a do better kind of premise. Where if you mess around, I don't know if that's how the programs are run now, but the job should be to help people get successful. They want to take online classes, go back to school, they want to go back to work, take vocational training, by all means, house them, get them going, get them part of the workforce, so they can contribute and be a human again. You know what I'm saying I know a lot of it has to do with ex-cons not having very many rights federally and I don't know as far as it differentiates with the state, but I know federally they can't vote, right? Things like that. It's harder for them to get benefits. I know that for a fact. And they have to change their whole life at the same time of being at the dirt bottom of being financially and the lowest class of society.
I've never heard anybody put it that way, but when you say it like that, it sounds like that would be incredibly difficult.
It'd be incredibly difficult just to say somebody give you a fucking job anymore.
Yeah.
Let alone give you housing. Want to help you give you housing. Want to give you money. You can swear up and down, but write thousands of letters, and on paper, hey, it's all good. But if they don't want to trust you, they don't want to trust you, and you can't blame them. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be if they do the time for the crime. You know what I mean? That should be the end of it. But the dude gets out of off shackles, right? When they get out, when he closing the gate behind him, guess what? They should be John Q citizens again. You know what I'm saying? If they're repeat offenders, that's one thing. But if they have made changes that you want them to make and they serve their purpose, they serve their time. I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack in this because people are gonna look at what about murder? Well, okay, I'm talking about the guys that I know of. A lot of them are on drug beefs or burglary because anything to support the drug habit, especially out here during this time. It might be different any other place in America. But out here, a lot of it is old drug beefs or robberies or burglaries or, you know what I mean, stealing of automobiles or mopeds or bikes just to pay for the drug habit or to get back on, to pay back for a drug debt, period. And somewhere along the way, they got busted. You know what I'm saying? It's bougie.
What makes you happy in life?
What makes me happy um, is being able to help the next one like I thought I've been blessed. You know what I mean? Yes, I've been here maybe longer than most of the people who care about me, what would want me to be out here. At the same time, I've been able to help some people. I've been able to help everybody. The fact that I've been able to help some people and I've seen people that whose whose example I follow in helping people that were nice to me when I got out here that have since gotten housing. Try to follow their example, how they were to everybody, and do the same thing. And ask that if anywhere I helped you, please help the next guy. That's the only way it'll start. You know what I'm saying? You got to show everybody, say, oh, who's going to take the first step? Okay, I'm more than happy to do so. And if I only reach one person, that's one good enough for me. I can sleep with that. But I'm still going to be out here doing it to reach the next guy.